Groundwork Arts introduces students to artists and uses their art as inspiration to teach kids how to create new artwork. Today's project is inspired by a number of artists, graphic design artists who create art forms that are around us every single day. It's called typography. Typography is the art and technique of arranging type. Typefaces or fonts are like people. They come in all shapes and sizes, have names, and many personalities. A typeface communicates information before you even read the word. A typeface gives words a voice and personality. A typeface sparks emotional responses. A typeface can get you to feel something. A typeface can turn a single word into a story. Typefaces can be seen everywhere on just about everything. Signs, book covers, product packaging, advertisements, billboards, t-shirts, websites. There are 4 basic categories of typefaces. Serif has little lines or pieces tagged onto the end of each letter, sometimes called feet. This typeface is traditional, older style, classic. Sans serif means that there are no lines or pieces tagged onto the end of each letter, otherwise known as feet. This typeface is modern, sleek, simple, clean, bold. Script looks like handwriting, cursive, fluid, elegant, calligraphic, playful. Decorative. Our original designs, it is uncategorizable and can be anything bubble, block, shapes, patterns, shadows. I am Tallulah Coleman. For our project today, we are going to be using our name to create our own typeface. Here are the materials you will need for your project. Paper, pencil, an eraser, black pen or Sharpie, ink pens, colored pencils or crayons, and a ruler is optional. To warm up, we are going to start by writing our name in 3 different typeface categories: sans serif, serif, script, To prepare for creating a decorative typeface of our name, it's important to think about what you would like to communicate about yourself. What's your style? Are you colorful, bold, experimental, simple, quirky, edgy, elegant? What about your personality? Are you funny, serious, quiet, creative, goofy, balanced, organized, bubbly? Other things to consider include: will you use capital letters or lowercase letters, or both? Are the letters tall or short, or both? Are the letters big or small, or both? How big are these spaces between the letters? And where will you place the letters on the page? Before you begin drawing your letters, think about how you will place the letters of your name on the page: horizontally, vertically, or diagonal. To begin, all the letters we will be making start with stick lines. Decide where you want the letters on the page and draw them. This is called the skeleton. There are 2 core letters, block and bubble. For the block letter, begin with your skeleton. Draw a hard edge all around the skeleton, then erase the skeleton centers and trace if needed. For a bubble letter, begin with the skeleton, draw a smooth, rounded racetrack all around the skeleton letter, and erase the skeleton centers and trace if needed. Once you know how to make a block letter, you can create many variations. Block with serif. Draw a block letter, add feet, and connect the edges with a half circle. Erase unnecessary lines and trace the letters. Block with shapes. Draw a block letter, add shapes on all of the end points consistently. You could add horns, wings, triangles, stars, blocks, whatever you want. Then erase the unnecessary lines and trace the letters. Block with shadow. Draw a block letter. Imagine the sun is shining from one side and casting a shadow on the opposite side. If the shadow is on the left side, shade the left side of all pieces of the letter. Erase the skeleton and trace the interior lines. Block pattern. Draw a block letter, erase the skeleton, add a pattern, a crosshatch, stripes, bubbles, and trace interior lines. Once you know how to make bubble letters, you can create many variations. Bubble with shapes. As you did with block letter, you can add shapes on bubble letters. Draw a bubble letter, add shapes like drips, erase the unnecessary lines, and trace exterior lines. Bubble with shadow. Draw a bubble letter. As you did with the block letter, draw a thick shadow consistently on one side or the other. If it's a round letter like O, find the middle letter and draw the shadow on the left side of each piece. As you see here, erasing unnecessary lines and tracing the exterior. Bubble pattern. Draw a bubble letter and add any pattern you want, such as inline, stripes, then erase unnecessary lines and trace the exterior lines. To take it a step further, you may want to add color. Color communicates even more. It's fun to pick at least 3 colors and apply them to your typeface. Graphic designers use typefaces to create visual communications. Typefaces are very powerful and can communicate a great deal about a product, a place, a thing, or a person. They express individuality and differences. They can get you to look, to buy, to make choices, to navigate the world, or even keep safe. The best way to learn about typography is to experiment with it. Try your hand at being a graphic designer today and create your very own hand-lettered typeface that communicates something about yourself to others. Make bubble or block letters and add serifs, shapes, shadows, or patterns, and see how a typeface can transform the meaning of a word visually. We are really excited to see your art projects. Please share them with us at groundworkarts.com and our social media pages.